Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruined is right now a tricky situation right now. Every single one of the fans are either on two different ends. One end being, I want content, I want to see a trailer, I want something, and the other end being like, I'm happy we're not getting anything, you know? It gets to keep us all down and, you know, our expectations not too high. And that is probably what the developers want. But still, the fans are split into two different directions, and if I have to be honest, I'm pretty much in both ends. I'm in the middle. I want to see trailers, but I don't want to see too much. But I also like not seeing that much, so we could go into the game with full expectations, knowing that we do not know what this game can have, and it could be extremely interesting. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining why Steel Wool Studios have not been posting as much photos, except for, you know, that one poster we got, like, you know, the very first thing letting us know that Ruined is coming out, and then the whole leak for the TV, which they did not even attempt to do, which I think they were intentionally waiting for April 6th to post about it, and then April 13th to have the first ad. But since the dates got leaked and the entire thing got leaked, I think they're holding it off and waiting a little bit longer, or maybe it's just not ready yet. No entire idea, but I definitely know that's Fnaf Security Breach DLC Ruined. That's a long thing, so I'm gonna say Ruined, the Ruined DLC. It's just not getting revealed. We're not getting that much information because they just don't want to spoil us and get us hyped up just for us to possibly get disappointed. Let me explain. If we're back in like 2019 when they announced FNAF Security Breach, and you know, if you're a fan watching every single one of the new teasers, every single one of the new trailers, hearing all the new podcasts or whatever they had, what was it again, like discussions? So if you're there for that point, you definitely know you're expecting a high quality, scary, good FNAF game that's probably going to be the best because it's also the very first free roam game, and it's going to be a huge and also probably the biggest FNAF game ever to come out. And it was, but when it came out, it wasn't that scary, and Mapbot was probably the only thing that was truly scary about it. And also, the entire lore got really confusing when it came to Vanny having so little screen time, as in the trailers, merch, and everything is marketing Vanny as being the main villain. Just for Afton to come back at the end, he came back again somehow with no explanations, and also just, you know, the blob being the most confusingest thing to the FNAF storyline. The game just did not live up to the hype. There was too much hype going around it when the game came out. It was obviously rushed. They wanted to do so much more, but had so little time to do it. So when it comes to the new FNAF Security Breach Ruined, they don't want to do that. It looks like they want to take their time. They actually want to make a really good, probably even scary game that would help fix all the loose ends. We do have all the Five Nights at Freddy's books that help, you know, tying the loose ends of the security breach, but who really wants to go around and read like, what, 12, 13, who knows how many books, just to understand one game, which the game was supposed to kind of tell you. And you could definitely see why all that's getting a little bit more confusing. So when it came to Ruined, we only got those two little things. I think they're just going to go and release a trailer, which the game going to be coming out in a little bit, like, I guess like a few weeks after that. I feel like they're not going to do such a long wait for everything. They're going to probably wait for the game to be extremely done, like well polished, or maybe even finished. And maybe they might just do what Bendy and the Dark Revival did. All the hype, silence, and then boom, we got a release date. It's coming out in 2 weeks. Get ready to buy it. But who knows what they're actually going to be planning to do. But it's a smart move, to be fully honest, because right now, our expectations are, like, some people do have high expectations for the game still, even though they only saw one poster of it, and some people are just like, it's going to be terrible. But hey, it's a free DLC. If you already got the game, it's free content that could potentially be a lot more better than the actual base game. Who knows? I hope it's just not a reskin, because imagine if this is a reskin, and also many people have been saying that it might actually just be quest. We got here some brand new quest in the game, because if that was the case, it would probably be extremely boring, but who knows? I never actually played the game, so I have, you know, nothing to say right now, but this is probably the reason why it's a good thing why we have so little news off the brand new FNAF Security Breach Ruined DLC. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do think about the DLC, and if you think it's gonna be worth the hype or the little hype the community's making around, because right now the community is the only thing hyping up the game. Steel Wool has only said like a few things off the game, and it's been really radio silent since. So let me know in the comments below what you guys do think, and I'll see you all in the next video.